Hi folks, thanks for watching. We're looking at number 13 in Nathan Ost's miniature etudes for trumpet. I like these because they're short, they're engaging, they have some nice musical expression, catchy tunes as it were, and they also have a significant amount of challenges for trumpet players, but you don't have to worry about preparing any more than a few lines of music for most of these etudes. So this one's 5 lines, and I'll see what I can do with it for you. Number 13, entitled Darting. So I'm going to check the suggested tempo, 144. I don't know if I'll be able to stick to that, but here we go. Okay, sorry, I could have done a nice performance for you, but I'm having trouble seeing. Brand new glasses, and they don't seem to be working. An expensive mistake. Some of you can sympathize. So let's go back and see what we can find here. That was 144. I might have been pushing the tempo a little bit, especially in the 16th notes. So I'm going to play the 16th note, for me, the double tongue pattern, with the metronome on. Okay, that was much better. I always have a tendency to play too fast, and I'm going to try and play this really fast in a minute, just to see what happens, and for your listening and dancing pleasure, see whether it works. But let's look at the double tongue here. If you have the skill of double tonguing, great. What's the deal here? Well, it's the rests. So we're going, and actually the subdivision, as many of you know, is a continuous flow of time. So if I had the metronome on, I'm just doing a straight line that's going somewhere. So I'm always feeling where it's going. Now, here's the thing to notice. If I gave this to one of my students, I'm pretty sure that almost all of them would have an issue with this. Why? Because you have to notice it first, and then you deal with how to fix it. What's the issue? That they're in late after the rest. And this is one of those things that we're trained to do properly, because most people don't notice it by themselves. So you end up going, when it's not quite correct, it's a little bit late after the rest. So it's just a hair late. So what you need to do is hear that and make sure you're right on top of the wave. If you're not on top of that wave, you're going to be behind, and you're going to disturb the flow of the music in any group that you're playing with. I think when I went through it, when I tried to play through it for you, somewhat unsuccessfully, I got to the 16th notes, and I think I was rushing. But when I played it with a metronome, I found the groove. So now I'm going to go a lot faster. Let's see here. Okay, now we're getting crazy. I wonder if I could double tongue it that fast. So now I'm seeing, can I double tongue it that fast? Well, I can do it when a trumpet's not on my face. I wonder if I can do it on the trumpet. I'm going to try a single note. Okay, that's working pretty well. Then I'm going to try and move around. Now it's getting a little sloppy, a little bit tight. So I'm going to slow that down and work on it. And this is the way I work. I mean, to me, it's just common sense. If you're going too fast, it'll get sloppy, and especially if you're going too fast to maintain smoothness in the body. Agility, lightness, ease, comfort, a sense of confidence, skill. If you're always making it hard for yourself, then you start to believe that playing the trumpet is hard. And I work with many, many players, and that's the problem. They start to feel that the trumpet is hard to play, and it's very difficult to convince them otherwise. You have to convince yourself. So bring it back to where it starts to be comfortable. So now I'm going to just do it with. Now that wasn't too bad, but I noticed I had to make a little adjustment to go lower. I had to relax a little bit in order to get flow to the low notes. Most people doing double tongue on this, even at a moderate speed, are going to be doing it with the tongue tight. And if you can just do, so the tongue is clear, precise, it does stop the air. You notice I'm doing that inhaling and exhaling? A great thing to try. So you're getting your tongue used to dealing with high flow. Now, getting it used to dealing with high pressure, well, then you have to play the trumpet. You could buzz it on the mouthpiece. You could do any number of things. I have many suggestions, but I'm not going to spend too much time talking about that today. That's the physical, technical stuff, which I hope to focus on later. In this case, it's just like how easy can the airflow be? How little can I interfere with it and still create a seal where I get an actual release of the air. So it's not like right? So I want it to feel just like that. So I'm holding tension in my blower, in my body, holding a little tension in the throat. As soon as I notice it, now here's the problem. It's very simple actually. When we tongue, the tongue stops the air. No matter how quickly it stops the air, or how often it's stopping the air, as in fast multiple tonguing, it's creating resistance. When your body feels the resistance, you naturally will push against the resistance. If you can just learn how to tongue without pushing against the resistance that the tongue creates, everything will come into balance. So that's the technical explanation of it. Go work on it, see what you can do, and I hope you have fun. Now, there's a lot more in here which we could discuss, and I was not satisfied with that performance, so I'm going to go work on it. But in the meantime, you go work on it too, and we'll see what we can get done. I'll see you next time you have a few moments to spend with me, and I hope you're enjoying your practice. Go and do it. I'll see you later on. Bye-bye.